Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jackie, and today I'm going to show you, I guess you would call it my signature look or my everyday look, which is the basic foundation application and highlighting, eyeliner, and of course, lip gloss. So I hope you guys stay tuned and you see me next week. So before I apply foundation, I always like to use a moisturizer. Right now I'm using Neutrogena Naturals. I found it at CVS, where you can also find my favorite foundation, which is Revlon Color Stay 220 Natural Beige, and it's 24-hour stay, which I find to be very true. I use a foundation brush with white bristles. The bristles help get into every corner of your face and also blend very well to your natural color. Just a little tip, I like to put a little bit of foundation on a piece of tinfoil you could have at home. And I dab the foundation brush into the tinfoil and then I dab it all over my face before I start to blend. Make sure when you're blending to get into every single corner around your nose and near the tear ducts of your eyes and also your hairline. Don't forget to blend the foundation along your jawline and also onto your neck so there's less of a contrast.
Days keep going, but each day like the last. You ain't walking, you're just talking, you're still burning gas. And you're speeding up the clock, speeding up the clock. Got your thoughts in a lap when you need a shot. You can have it all or nothing at all.
Sometimes I like to go even as far as blending the foundation on the bottom baseline of my neck. I just want to make sure that there's no contrast. I'm using a new product. It's Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation Stick. I find that it's very easy to highlight with. So first I like to apply it on my cheekbones right underneath my eyes. I also like to apply it in what's called the T-zone of your face and also my chin. Highlighting is also an easy way to add a natural glow to your face and also enhance certain facial features. To blend, I like to use a blending sponge. The trick to these is not to smudge it or rub it around your face, but to bounce it or dab it on the areas you applied the makeup. Now, of course, you don't want just a line of lighter makeup, so I try to dab it as much as I can while still keeping the lighter makeup pretty visible. I forgot to mention that when you are picking out the color for highlighting, you want to go 3 shades lighter than your foundation color. For me, I'm pretty fair, so I just go for the lightest color that they offer. So for the Fit Me Maybelline, I'm using Porcelain. This is also a new product. It's Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. So I found that it would be best to put underneath my eyes. It's just the brightener illuminator. It has no color, so it's just a little shine to add more attention to my cheekbones. As you can see, I just added a little bit to the top of my Cupid's bow, which is the top of your lip. That's just going to draw a little bit more attention and also make my lips appear to be a little bit bigger. Now to set all of this foundation, I'm using Revlon Color Stay, and the color is Fair. I'm using this to go over where I've just highlighted. For this, I'm using a small blush brush, Bobbi Brown, and I will be using this to just go over where I just highlighted and to set the foundation. Now, a little trick I like to use, instead of swiping the powder across, I like to pat it on. This technique just packs in the powder and keeps your makeup lasting longer. Now to add some contrast or depth, I'm using also Revlon Color Stay, but the color is medium. I will be using a bronzing brush by Bobbi Brown to apply this makeup. As you can see, the difference in color. For this, I will be applying the darker powder to set the foundation, but along my jawline and also around the outer edges of my face. Once again, I am applying the makeup to the lower baseline of my neck, my jawline, and also my neck to eliminate contrast. Now I'm going to apply a bronzer with my favorite brush. I got it Forever 21. I like it because of the sparkles. I'm going to be applying it on my cheeks, but a trick to where you should apply it is if you suck your face in like a fish and then apply the bronzer, this is how I do it, and it makes it easier to add depth to your face. Now it looks like a line I'm drawing, but of course I'm going to blend it, so don't worry. I also like to apply it on the sides of my nose so that where I applied the highlighter earlier on the T-zone sticks out even more. So now I'm just going to be blending this line a little bit. This technique with highlighting and the bronzer contrast adds depth to my face and also makes my cheekbones really pop. Now to blend it in a little bit better, I'm going to be using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium dark. I'm going to be applying this on my cheekbone and just on the outer areas of my face. Okay, so now we're done with the face makeup, and I like to move on to the eyebrows, which is my favorite. It really shapes your face if you know how to do a good eyebrow. And first, I like to brush them out. First off, because they have lots of foundation and powder all over them, so I like to brush them and make them clean before I start. I found this brush at CVS. It's actually two-sided, which I like. One's for eyebrows and one's for your eyelashes. I really use it a lot. I like to use this e.l.f. eyebrow kit I found at Target. It was like less than $5. And it came with two different colors. The one I'm using, I'm actually almost out of. So the trick to doing your eyebrows is to do small strokes in the direction in which your eyebrows grow, or your eye hairs grow. Personally, I don't like to make my eyebrows any thicker than they already are. For now, I'm just filling them in. So after I fill in my eyebrows, I like to just brush through them one more time. So now to eyeliner. I've tried almost every eyeliner in the book, and personally I like to use liquid eyeliner. I think it stays longer and it's more precise. These are the two eyeliners I use. One is like a paintbrush, and the second one I'm holding from NYC is like a marker, which is even easier to apply. So my biggest tip I tell everybody about eyeliner is to follow, I guess you would call it your under eye. I'm not sure what you call it. But if you follow this, it makes a more natural eyeliner look. So right now I'm really just making a marking point. Just a small line at the end of my eye. This is important because if you go too close to the inside of your eye, or if you pull this line way too far out, you can make your eye look either too long or too short. Now from the tip of the point that I've just made, the line I've just made, I'm going to drag the eyeliner towards my eye, the other side of my eye. Always drag the eyeliner down, because if you start to drag it up, you can make more of a mess for yourself. If you're going to drag it down, then you're less likely going to mess up. Also, dragging in small strokes is easier to apply the makeup. The same as I did with the other eye, you're just going to follow your under eye line, I guess, and make a small mark. This is the winged out part of my eyeliner. See how it follows the underneath of my eye? Then from the top of the mark I just made, I'm going to drag the eyeliner to the inner part of my eye. Now I'm acting kind of brave there by dragging it all the way through, but if you make small little drags like I'm doing now with the eyeliner, you're less likely going to make a mistake. I have really long lashes, so I always have to brush through them. My eyelashes always get in the way of my eyeliner. Don't be discouraged if the eyeliner is not exactly the same. That's totally fine. Now my favorite thing of all time is mascara. If there's one thing I couldn't live without, it's mascara. My newest kick is NYC Big Bold Curl. I like it because the brush is curved. Just a trick, I'm not doing it now, but my eyelashes are very long and I always make a mess when I apply my mascara. If you want to hold a credit card behind your eyelashes as you apply the mascara, you're less likely going to make a mess. So now since I've applied all this foundation, it made my lips kind of pale. I like to use this kind of peachy pink color I found at NYC. I get all their lip gloss because it's cheap and I like to try all different colors. But for now, this is the most natural and I'm just going to apply it so my lips don't look white anymore. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit of lip gloss to my top lip and just the center of my bottom lip to make them look a little fuller and a little bigger. Thank you guys so much for watching my everyday makeup tutorial. I hope I see you again and love you all. Keep taking a grave for mama cloud. Well, my seas turn black and skies turn